Welcome to Jackson Digital Assets and Investments, where it's our goal to help you on your journey to finding financial freedom through providing you with unique and exciting opportunities in the decentralized finance crypto space and other miscellaneous opportunities. So today I've just created a new series that's dedicated to the introduction of new projects that are launching on the new Layer 1 blockchain called Pulsechain, where Pulsechain is a new blockchain that's cheaper, faster, which is a fee-burning fork of the Ethereum blockchain. The project that I will be covering today is called Pulsepot, found at pulsepot.io. And in the description section below is my referral link that you are welcome to use to earn 10% extra tokens if you decide to make a sacrifice to pulsepot.io. So what is Pulsepot.io? So Pulsepot is a new project which is a PvP or player versus player casino type game where participants will be given 5 minutes to place a bet into a pot. Then once the wheel is spun, it will land on the player's color, and the more you bet, the more percentage of a chance you will have to win, and the less you bet, the less of a chance you will have to win. Now there are a lot of details that I want to cover in this video that you need to know before investing and playing this innovative and exciting game that's already a finished product and will be ready to launch once Pulsechain launches. So please continue to watch the video for further details. So first of all, let's begin by going over an overview of the website at pulsechain.io. As you can see, that's on the screen right now. And so don't be concerned or anything, because we're going to walk through several examples later on how you actually play the game. So we'll do that later. But first of all, I want to kind of give you an overview of the website at pulsechain.io. So let us begin in the upper right hand corner right here and work our way around in a counterclockwise manner so that you can be so that you can understand how the site works. So the first area in the upper right hand corner, this box is where your wallet address will be displayed, and followed to the left will be the corresponding chain, and in this case, as you can see, Pulsechain is highlighted. And so just a side note, they are planning to launch in the future on other blockchains, and those blockchains that they said they would launch on would be BSCpot.io, which will launch on a Binance Smart Chain, Polypot.io on the Polygon blockchain, AvaxPot.io on the Avalanche blockchain, and FTMPot.io on the Phantom blockchain, as indicated on their sacrifice page. So if we go over to the sacrifice page and we scroll down to the FAQ, and we can see right here where it says what is airdrop on 5 chains. So let's click this drop down menu here. And it says no expectations from the work of others, but Pulsepot is developed in Solidity and is compatible with all EVM based blockchains. So Pulsepot is only functional on blockchains with low gas fees. Currently this is PLS, BSC, AVAX, FTM, and Matic. So Pulsechain will be Pulsepot's first blockchain to deploy on, and the only place where a sacrifice phase will take place. So if you sacrifice for Pulsepot, you will get the same amount of tokens on all the chains we deploy on. So this is something for you to consider and just keep in mind as a part of your investment strategy, that you will be airdropped the same amount of tokens that you sacrifice to the Pulsechain. You will get these on the other blockchains if they launch on the other blockchains. Okay, so let's go back to Pulsepot. Okay, so the next area we can see is the social media links right here, and you can click on the Telegram link right here, and this will take you to the Telegram. So right here. Okay, if we go back to the Pulsepot, you can click on the Twitter link, and this will take you to their Twitter page. Okay, and so I encourage you to click on both those links and go ahead and sign up on their Twitter page and on their Telegram page, so that you will be informed of any official updates and news. Of course, then the logo to the left And next, so we have what I termed our personal info box right here, where you will have your connected wallet address displayed, followed by the dollar amount in total that you sent to the pot and the number of the round you are participating in. So beneath that is the percentage of your chance of winning. If you want a simple formula to follow or to know this percentage, it is calculated in the following formula. So basically, it is your total dollar amount contributed to the pot divided by the total dollar amount in the pot multiplied by 100. So this will give you a numerical value of the percentage of chance that you have to win. And the thing I also like about this website is that on the color wheel, they also show you in a color-coded format based on this percentage. So you can look at the wheel and you will be given like a visual representation of your chance to win in relation to everybody else that have put in the pot. Now beneath that is the personal info box, is the data box of the current round right here. So in this box we have a list of the wallet addresses that have contributed to this round, the dollar amount contributed, and the corresponding number of tokens and the token logo. Now you are allowed to contribute more than once to the pot in each round, and each transaction will be listed or relisted separately in this list, and you can just look down this list and see those transactions. So if you make 2 transactions, you'll be listed twice, three times, and so forth and so on. Now below this right here, which entails a round that has ended. So from this box we also get the amount of PLS that was burned, the amount of PLSP that was awarded, and a congratulations message to the wallet address winner and how much they won in a dollar amount and the chance they had to win, including a transaction link to the winner's wallet, which displays all the token transfers to the winner's wallet. So, and just a side note, that the winner of the pot basically receives all the tokens that are in the pot, and the fees will be taken from the largest value token. Unless you hold some PLS tokens a certain amount, you could waive that fee, and we'll get into that later. And also in this box, if we scroll down here, there's also a list of all the wallet addresses that contributed with their dollar amount, corresponding number of tokens, and the token symbol. And just as you can see in the box above, this person had a 18.1% chance of winning. So just because you contribute a lot and have a higher percentage of winning doesn't necessarily mean that you will win. So it's all about chance. So the next area is the spinning wheel right here, which is color coded to participants and their percentage chance of winning. Now in the color coded blocks, you can see that there is, if we scroll back up here, okay, and you can see all these participants and it's color coded, and we can see a sample right here. This person right here would be this person right here on the wheel. Okay, so, and also in this spinning wheel, we also have a countdown timer for the current round, which starts at the 5-minute mark and counts down to 0. And then underneath that, we have the number of participants in the round, which will continue to increase as more and more people join the pot, and the value of the pot, which updates as more contributions are made. And we also have right here a running total of the amount of PLS that will be burned. And right here, we also have a total amount of the PLSP that will be awarded to the winner in addition to the pot's winnings. And beneath that are listed the current tokens that have been contributed into the current pot right here, along with its token symbol, ticker, amount of tokens to be contributed, and its corresponding dollar value. So that's this section right here. Now the next box we want to look at to the right is the box where you'll be able to make your transactions right here. Now the first tab is the Wallet Connect right here. Now this allows you to select your token from a drop down list of tokens. So if I click right here, as you can see, it's PLS, but because I've played the game more than once and won tokens, then when you click the drop down arrow, then you can see right here that these are all the tokens that I can send to the pot. So I have the Hex, I have PLSX, I have USDL, I have Maximus, and so forth and so on. So these are the tokens that I can send to the pot that's also approved. Now once you start the game, you won't have anything but basically the PLS token right here once you get some test tokens. But as you win, then you'll have more tokens from the drop down menu to choose from. Now on this, you also have the max button right here, which will contribute the max amount of whatever token you want to choose. Otherwise, you can input a custom amount in this field right here. And once you enter a custom amount, it will also display the USD value right here. Now, once you're satisfied with the amount you want to send into the pot, then simply click the Send to Pot button right here. Now, if you don't want to connect your wallet directly to the website, then you can click on the Manual Transaction tab right here. So let's click on that and see what that looks like. So we click on the Manual Transaction tab. So from the Manual Transaction tab, you have the option to scan the QR code and send your tokens directly to the contract. So, or you can copy the link right here and open up your MetaMask wallet and put that in your send, and just whatever tokens that are approved, you can send those tokens directly to the contract. And so that basically this way you don't have to connect to the website. Okay, so let's go back to Wallet Connect here. So now let's go to the next box. Okay, to the tokens right here. Let me go to this right here and show you the list of accepted tokens right here, because this is important, because this is the only tokens that they will accept for users to contribute to the pot. As you can see, Hex, PLSX, USDL, Maxi, PLS, PLSP, Loan, SHIB, and the Hedron token. Okay, so you just be kind of observant of that. And in this list, you have the token logo or the token symbol, the ticker symbol, the USD value, and you also have this blue arrow right here. So you can click that arrow and it automatically adds it to your wallet. Okay, so that's just something to keep in mind. So now let's go to the PLSP tab right here. Okay, so the early participation phase, you earn PLSP by winning a pot. Each pot winner gets attributed 3 PLSP, an additional 1 PLSP per $10 USD value in the pot. So 1 PLSP is equal to 30 USD. And see, I have already played and I've earned 67.04 PLSP, which is estimated at $2,011.20. So let's go over to the sacrifice page, because this has been updated, and I asked the owner of this particular dApp about this, and he said that the correct number is in the FAQ. So if we go to the participation phase right here, and it says after mainnet launches, all pots will have a 3 PLSP added into the pot as a bonus. Also, 1 PLSP will be added pure 15 USD total value in the pot. The winner will take home the bonus as an extra win on top of the crypto from the pot. This will go on until 100,000 PLSP is given out. It might be hard to get PLSP from this phase, as it will require you to send a significant amount of crypto into the pot to win. So this is the correct information right here. And he said he would make that change. Okay, so let's go back to the Pulsepot page. And let's look at the Tokenomics tab right here. And let's just read through this. So the tokenomics is there will be a total supply of 1 million PLSP tokens. So PLSP is a utility token and a shareholder token. This is very important to know that it is a shareholder token so that you will know that you'll be able to share in the profits. PLSP is both extremely limited in supply and deflationary. So when you play on Pulsepot, holders of PLSP gets a reduced winner's fee based on the total amount of tokens the winning wallet is holding at the time to win. So this is another reason to hold this token for fee reduction. So if you hold 1 PLSP, you get 1% reduced fee. 50 PLSP, you get 50% reduced fee. And if you hold 100 PLSP, there's no fee applied. This means that all the profits will come from players that holds less than 100 PLSP tokens while winning a pot. So you're not actually charged this fee unless you win a pot. And if you don't hold any PLSP, then those fees will be deducted from that winner's win, and those are the fees that will be contributed to being distributed to the holders of PLSP. Okay, let's continue to read on down here. So this means that all profits will come from players that hold less than 100 PLSP tokens while winning a pot. Entering pot with PLSP. So the PLSP token will have a guaranteed minimum value of 30 USD per token in the Pulsepot game. Now I want to really highlight that the value of 30 USD per token in the Pulsepot game. It's hard coded into the game, but it'll probably be different on the market. If the price from PulseX rises above 30 USD, then PLSP will use price value from PulseX. The only token with a minimum guaranteed price in Pulsepot is PLSP. This offers arbitrage opportunities if the price of PLSP falls under 30 USD on PulseX. So also, you may be asking, like, so what do they do with the fees? So the accumulated fee usage. So 1/3 of all the profits is paid back to holders per 6 months. And I also asked the owner today. He said you don't have to hold the PLSP for 6 months to receive these profits. He says that you can, as long as you own the tokens on that day, when the profits is paid out, and then you can sell afterwards. So that's left up totally up to you. 1/3 of all the profits is used to market, buy, and burn PLSP. So it is deflationary. And 1/3 goes to the monthly lottery for all PLSP holders. Okay, and we'll go through that in a minute. Okay, and let's go through the rules section real briefly. It's important to know these rules, and so that you have an idea on what you can do and what you can't do. So the minimum value to enter the pot is $1 US. All players' winning chance is proportional to the value submitted. A pot goes live when 2 unique addresses enter with value. Each pot has a countdown 5 minutes until a winner is calculated. Unlimited amount of players can enter within the 5 minutes. And just a side note also, that if you try to enter a pot and the timer runs out, then you haven't then the transaction hadn't went through yet, then you'll be automatically entered into the next pot. Okay, and as we go on, so each player can make unlimited amounts of transaction to the same pot. Only whitelisted tokens are accepted into the pot, so only those tokens approved, as we went through a while ago on the tokens tab. All token prices gets updated every 5 minutes. The pot fee is 3% of total value. The fee is deducted from the largest value token. PLSP holders have reduced fees. We already covered that. All value that goes in goes out of the contract within 5 minutes except the fee. And so this is also important in playing this game, that you can actually win tokens that you maybe didn't get a chance to sacrifice to, and you get these tokens that could be very valuable. And I like the token list. The tokens are very good tokens that they have whitelisted. As we continue, players can connect wallet directly or make manual transactions to the contract. The winner is calculated with a random value based on the hash of the next block, and the contract denied transaction of tokens that are not whitelisted. And I want to go back right up above that where it says the winner is calculated with a random value based on the hash of the next block. So if we go to Pulsepot Sacrifice, and we go to this section where it says how is the winner decided. So it says the contract combines the block height, timestamp, and a randomly injected number from Chainlink to create randomness. For every 1 USD a user enters into the pot, the user gets one number. The more numbers a user has, the higher the chance is to own the random winning number. So that's just a bit of information to show you how they actually choose the winners. So let's go back to Pulsepot.io. Okay, so I want to kind of walk you through a game and see how it's played. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that you own the Rinkeby testnet. So we can click on this on our MetaMask wallet, and just to make sure that we are on the Rinkeby testnet, and as you can see, I am on the Rinkeby testnet. Okay, so you want to make sure you're on Rinkeby. Okay, and the next thing you want to do is go to Telegram and request from the admin that test tokens be sent to your account. And what they will send to you, you could send like a direct message. That's what I did. I sent a direct message and I included my wallet address, and they sent me the PLS, the hex, and the PLSP into my wallet to play the game. And once you have the tokens arrived in your wallet, then you can actually send them to the pot. Okay, so let's do one with I'm gonna do one example from using Wallet Connect. So let's scroll up and let's do a Wallet Connect, and let's just say I want to send some hex to the pot, and let's just say I want to send 1,000 hex into the pot. And as you can see, the USD value would be 131.2, and so I want to send that to the pot. And then MetaMask, so it is going to be some gas fees involved in sending it to the pot. And then you want to just confirm your transaction. And it's important for games like this to be on networks that have very low gas fees, because it would be very hard to play this game with high gas fees. Okay, so we sent 1,000. Okay, I just had a little issue. My computer was just kind of slow. But as you can see up here in my data box, you can see my address right here, and you can also see that I've sent 131.20 to the round, and the round is 6305 of Pulsepot, and it says I have a 26.33% chance of winning. And as you can see, as we look down this box, let me point that out here. As you can see, my color, and then my wallet address is right here. The amount of USD 131.20, 1,000 hex that I've contributed to the pot. And if you look over here on the wheel right here, you can see my 26.33% chance of winning. So let's say I want to increase my chance of winning. So let me I'm gonna put 1,000 worth of, let me put something different. Let's try Pulse X. I'm gonna put 1,000 worth of Pulse X. Well, let's just say 10,000. That'll be $100, and we're gonna send that to the pot. Let's confirm our transaction here. So that's going to be 10,000 PLSX, which is going to be worth 100 USD. And as you can see on the wheel here, we have the countdown is at 135, and it's continually decreasing. We got 7 participants and a total pot of 598.20. Now, as you can look back up here in my data box, you can see my address. Like I said earlier, you can submit more than one transaction. You can see right here my color, of course, my wallet address, and the $100 of 10,000 Pulse X. And as you can see up here also, my chance have increased to 35.07%, and the color on my wheel in a visual representation has increased. And at present, what will be burned is 0.000207 PLS will be burned, and I will get a bonus of 68.92 PLSP if I win. And then below that is all the tokens that have been contributed to this pot. So we got about 35 seconds left, and that's using the Wallet Connect way of doing it. So we got 22 seconds. So we're almost there. Keep our hands crossed and hopefully we win. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and the game is over. So the wheel spins, as you can see, and hopefully during this video I will actually win. It would be perfect if I do. Well, I guess I'm not. Okay, so I didn't win, but anyway, so now a new pot starts. As you can see, it started over at 5. Okay, and that's basically how you do it if you want to do the Wallet Connect. Now the other option that you have is right here is manual transaction. So what you could do here is just, if you're using like a phone, you can just scan this QR code right here, or you can send tokens to directly to the contract. So you just click on this copy button right here. Okay, then open up your MetaMask, and let's see here, and let's say I want to send 500 hex. Okay, so I just click on that, click send. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna send a little bit more than that, and then we just paste that address that we copied, and I'm going to send 1,000 hex. Okay, and then just click next. Okay, confirm it, and then we just wait for the transaction to complete. And I'm going to push pause while that. Okay, I'm back, and as you can see in my box up here, it says you sent 131.20 to round number 6306 of the Pulse pot. You have a 25.42% chance of winning. And as you can see over here in the box, my address, the amount in USD, 1,000 hex. Okay, so that's just another way that you can send to the pot if you're not comfortable with connecting your MetaMask wallet directly to the website. So let's say now that you want to be a part of this project, and like I said again, I left my referral link in the description section below, and feel free to click on that, and that will take you directly to this page right here, which is the Pulsepot sacrifice phase. Okay, and so what you do is once you click on my link which is pulsepot.io/sacrifice/ref/AAURQ 7 D as in Donald Y B as in Bob 3, then you'll be taken directly to this page. And what you'll have to do is you'll have to connect your wallet, which will be right here. And once you connect your wallet, then this is the sacrifice address right here. And just to make sure, please make sure you read this, because this is the only list of tokens that they will accept: Ethereum, BNB, Hex, USDC, USDT, DAI, BUSD, WBTC, HDRN, Maxi, Link, Ship, Matic, Crow, Uni, FTM, Zeo, Cake, and PLSD. So just make sure that these are the only tokens that you send to this contract address or to the sacrifice address. Okay. And another thing is, as we can see right here, the total max supply is only 1 million PLSP, and 800,000 of those tokens will be reserved for the sacrifice phase. And there will be a 4-week sacrifice phase, and the cost of the tokens will increase with each week. So let's scroll down and look at that right here. So currently we are in week 2. In week 1, the tokens were $5 pure PLSP, and now we are at week 2, where the token price is $6.25 USD. And with each week, then the token price is increasing and your gains are decreasing. So you have 2 more days and you can still get it for a good price at $6.25. And then the next week it will be $7.80, and the next week will be $9.80. And then that will be the end of the sacrifice phase. Okay. And so let's go ahead on down here, and you can look at the leaderboard right here. This is basically all the wallets that have sacrificed. It's got the position number, their rank, the wallet address, the USD sacrifice, the amount, the pot value, and the tokens that they contributed. Okay, so this amount is basically the amount of PLSP that they will receive and the pot value. And the pot value is considering the fact that it will be $30 per token. And let me read through that, because that's sometimes people, and I'll go into a little bit more detail on it too, so that people will understand. But it says, how does the $30 PLSP floor work? So how can the price of PLSP be 30 on the platform but be a different price on in the market? So the Pulsepot contract has a fixed $30 minimum value hard coded into the contract. PLSP is the only token with a minimum price. All other tokens follow PulseX market price every 5 minutes. If the market price of PLSP rises above $30, the Pulsepot contract will follow the price up. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay, now one of the things that some people had difficulty understanding, I want to try to explain it the best as I know how, is how can the token price hold a value of $30 on the Pulsepot platform, but just as I read, it's hard coded, and be a different value in the market. And so let me explain to you how I consider this to be extremely bullish once you understand how the token works. So the token is basically meant to go up in value. Now the first thing, like I say, we have to really understand is that this is a very low token supply of only 1 million PLSP tokens. So that is great, just to know that it's a very limited token supply. And with people buying and holding the token for profit sharing from the platform and negation of their fees, it means that the supply will be continually bought up, and that will place a strong demand on the token, so a lot of buy pressure and the subsequent price appreciation in the market. Secondly, the price is hard coded, as I read through the FAQ, to $30 on the platform. And if price in the market goes greater than $30, then the price on the token on the platform will also increase. So my strategy is, and the thing I consider is, how would I benefit from this? So let me walk you through an example. So when the platform launches, no one knows what the price will be in the market, like on a DEX, like on PulseX, no one knows. But it will be $30 on the platform. So let's use an example to explain the benefit of getting in early by sacrificing and holding, or even getting in early once the project launches. So let's work through an example, and I'll show you how this works, and maybe you can see the benefits of getting in early. So let's say the project launches and the token price in the market is, let's say, $5. And let's use 2 people for an example. So let's say John buys 10 tokens for a total of $50. So that's at $5 pure PLSP, which gives him a total value of 50 USD in the market. And let's say Mary comes along and she buys $50 worth of USDC. So they both have a value of $50. Now let's say John and Mary, they go to the platform to play the game. And now for the sake of simplicity, let's just say that these two players are the only two people that play the game. Like I mentioned earlier, it only requires two people. So let's just say, for instance, that these are the only two people that play the game. Now they both have $50 worth of tokens. So John has 10 PLSP tokens worth $50 on the open market now. And Mary has 50 USDC. Now this is where it gets interesting, because you would think that they would both have a 50% chance of winning, but not so. Since on the platform, one PLSP is always worth at least $30 or more. So at the current market, it's $5, but it will be $30 on the platform. So John's 10 tokens is worth actually $300 worth of betting power. I like to use the term betting power because he has $300 worth of betting power, whereas Mary's, it only has $50. So she only has $50 worth of betting power. So let's do some math here according to the formula that I used earlier that I shared with you. That your percentage of winning is the total amount that you contributed divided by the total amount in the pot times 100. So John formula is 300 divided by 350 times 100. This gives John a whopping 85.71% chance of winning. Now if we work this same math out with Mary and we put her total amount that she contributed of 50 divided by the total amount in the pot of 350 times 100, it gives Mary only a 14.28% chance of winning. So as you can see, and I hope that people understand this, that the cheaper getting in early is better because you have more betting power. See, John now has an 85.71% chance of winning, and when he and if he wins, because his probability is higher, he earns everything in the pot. So I want to make sure that you understand that. And so I believe that when more and more people understand this betting power that you have, this is going to put buy pressure on the PLSP token, which I believe will be enormous, up all the way up until it gets $30. I believe it's going to go there pretty quick, just my opinion. And I believe even once it goes past 30, there's always going to be buy pressure. And the key strategy is buying low, buying the dips on this, and then hoping that the price goes up in value. And so you always have that arbitrage there, so that on the platform the token price would be higher and you bought in at a lower price, giving you more betting power. So that's just an example that I walked through, and I hope you understand it and helps you to realize how important it is to get in early on this project. So I really encourage you to get in early on this project. So let's go over to the FAQ and go over some more benefits on why you should hold and buy the PLSP token. So if we go to the participation phase, we already went over this earlier, but by participating in this phase, you'll also be able to negate your fees, but at the same time you'll also be able to earn some PLSP. So this is one of the benefits too, is negating of the fees, but also you will have the chance to earn more PLSP by participating in this phase, and it will only go until the 100,000 PLSP are still available. But once it runs out, then this participation phase will end. So this is one benefit. It's negation of fees. Okay, and so let's go to the how does the monthly lottery work? I found this to be really interesting. So it says 1% of the total value of all pots is reserved for a lottery function. So Pulsepot will run around 190 pots a day and will accumulate a lot of value into a single payout. Every PLSP holder will have a chance to win this lottery. So here's the reason why you should hold it. Holding one PLSP gives you one ticket in the lottery. Holding PLSP works as a passive lottery subscription. Awesome. So this is another reason why you should hold the PLSP token. And so what I did, I wanted to try to get an average. I know this may not be accurate, but I kind of, based on playing the game and see how much the pots were running, I just used $500 worth each pot that was won. So if you say 500 worth each pot, let's just pull up our calculator here. So 500, okay, and he says in the FAQ they're running about maybe 190 pots a day. So that's 190 pots a day. So that's going to be $95,000 a day. Now you multiply that times 30, that's going to be $2,850,000. And then you got to multiply that times 1% of the pot that would be used for the lottery. That means that it will be $28,500 for the lottery, for that monthly lottery. And that's really using a really, I would say, a low average amount of the pots that's won. So that's really interesting. So this is another reason why you want to hold the PLSP tokens. So, and let's look at another area in the profit sharing. So when will I get profits from holding PLSP? So this is right here. So 1% of the total pot value is used to pay back to the PLSP holders. To make sure this value is of significant size, we make the airdrop to PLSP holders every 6 months. So profit sharing is done in PLS tokens. So this is a way that you can earn Pulsechain tokens. Okay, holding PLSP is like owning a part of the project. You get a proportional amount of the profit from the game. Okay, and so I want to also, so that kind of concludes this video, but I also want to share with you a website that I find to be so important in making these sacrifices. Can be found at hexpulse.info/sacrifice/Pulsepot. And this is a very good community website from Pulsechain, and basically this guy's done a really good job in including all the projects that are launching sacrifices to get tokens. And so this is Pulsepot sacrifice stats, and so you can look at this page. You can also enter your address into this box right here and just click show details, and it will pull up your particular address. It will show you your rank, your address, how much USD you sacrifice, and the estimated amount of PLSP that you will receive, and any further details. So you can just click on that details link and it will give you some more information. Also, let me go back to the Pulsepot sacrifice page. Also, once you make your sacrifice and connect your wallet back up, over here to the right here, it will display your sacrifice totals in PLSP amount. And if you have any referrals, I think it will show that too. Then it'll also show your pot value, and that pot value is basically considering that the price will be $30 on the platform. And then all chains, it will multiply that pot value times the chains that I mentioned earlier. So let me see how many chains there were. I think it was 4 or 5 chains. Yeah, actually 5. So if you're already on Pulsechain, so it'll be 4. So basically you'll be 4 times the amount right here, the pot value. So this is a really good opportunity, I believe, really good game, and I think this is a good opportunity to get in early to this project while the sacrifice is still running. So I thank you for watching this video, and this video has added value, then please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more exciting content. And I'll leave you with this quote from Richard Hart: "The guy that pays you decides what you do with your time." Thank you, and please come again.